Ashton Jeanty, is he living up to the hype?
I'm with you. I had high hopes. So maybe I set the bar too high because I don't care that he played in the Mountain West for Boise State, because my history with these running backs, if you're him, you just translate immediately and you just say, 100%. There he is. I haven't once said, oh, there he is. And again, I go back to Emmitt Smith's rookie year. I was there in Dallas, and just right away, you're like, oh, he's him. He's real deal. He's special. It took Emmitt a little while to get going, but by mid-year, he was just cooking people. Couldn't stop him, couldn't get him on the ground. And so Ashton Jeanty's averaging 61 yards per game. That's 19th among running backs. It's just not good enough. It's not special enough. It's not live up to the hype enough. And yet, nobody fears Geno. I thought they would fear Brock Bowers, and last night they threw him 3 balls and he caught 1 for 31 yards. And I'm saying, you got to get him the football, because he is the real deal to me. We saw that last year.
Damn good football.
So, again, defense can just say, just take Jeanty away and make Geno beat us. And so there's a lot of that going on. I got you. And it's early because we're at mid-year. But the truth is, I just haven't seen wow yet. Not one time did I sit back and say, oh, there he is. He tiptoes. If there's nothing there, he just tiptoes in the hole and goes down. He doesn't hit the hole hard on the toss sweeps. He doesn't plant and just burst hard where I say, whew, there it is. I just haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to give the kid a break because I want to see the whole year first and see if he finally gets his feet underneath him. But so far, so not good.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to change much because that offensive line is trash.
Yeah.
And I've seen them wild. They just haven't been in big runs.
Yeah.
It's been 2-yard gains. He's breaking a tackle, throwing the guy off him. He tackled by the third guy.
Yeah.
That offensive line is trash. Like it's not going to change the rest of the year. They need some surgery and get that whole thing flipped. But to your sentiment, I really had high hopes for him too, coming out the Mountain West, regardless of the conference.
Yep.
He has the ability. You see it. And if I was a defense, I'm going to make Geno beat us too, because he's going to let us beat him the way he's been throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll put 12 guys in the box and make Geno throw the ball. Like you said, we might get lucky and they drop a pass for a touchdown in his case. But I think Jeanty has all the tools. Maybe his lateral vision sometimes is what I'm seeing, his ability to get left and right opposed to just, north and south. He'll work on that, but they got to work on that offensive line, man. That's terrible.
And they lost 2 last night during the game.
Yeah.
Man, I think he is living up to the hype. Because, you look at what he's dealing with, Bub, just talk about the O-line. His quarterback trash, like he's the focal point. He's the guy you got to stop. And he on pace to rush for 1,000 yards. He on pace to have 300 yards receiving. He on pace to have 12 touchdowns. Now, them not going to get you Saquon or Zeke type numbers, right?
No.
But let's look at more up-to-date, more recent good backs. Jahmyr Gibbs, he had 945 yards his rookie year, right? 10 touchdowns. Then you go Bijan Robinson. He had 976 yards his rookie year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 4 touchdowns. So if you compare him to the new age top backs, right? He on pace to do what they did their rookie year on a far better, worse team, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I give him the benefit of the doubt, man. He showed flashes. He showed flashes sometimes. I see him break a lot of tackles. Same thing that I think what he held his hat on, how he made his money in college. He broke a bunch of tackles.
He did.
And he showed a good burst. I think he still do the same thing. He hit us with one last night. Now, they was holding, but I'm like, we done let him get out. You know what I'm saying? Now, it got called back, but I think he'll be all right, man. They clean up that line.
Are you seeing serious speed, like real speed?
I see solid NFL first-round pick running back type movement and speed. I see it. You know what I'm saying? But he got to do too much before he's crossed the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and I agree with Akeem on this. I do. And I like Ashton Jeanty. I think he's going to keep getting better. But through 9 games on a bad offense, he has shown some flashes. He's done some things well. 550 rushing yards, 140 receiving yards, 6 total touchdowns. That's better than a lot of backs would probably do, especially as a rookie in that offense.
With that
Talk about the
line,
offensive line. They're 28th out of 32 right now with their PFF grade. They can't pass block. They can't run block. They can't really do anything right now. It is bad. Ashton Jeanty, if you put the film on, is getting hit behind the line of scrimmage right now, probably more than any running back in the NFL. But you know what he does well? He's third in forced missed tackles. He makes the first or second guy miss, but they're not getting to the second level so that he can make that third guy miss. It's just too tough right now on him. I have seen some good plays, though, to where I like it, to where I say, I believe in that guy. I saw a little bit of that at Boise State. I can see some of that in the NFL.
I saw a whole lot of it at Boise
But I'm saying I can see in the NFL what he did at Boise State. I've seen flashes of that. The problem is, though, is when you have a bad offensive line, there's a difference between being patient and and then you start being timid. To where, all right, I'm going to be patient, let the play develop, but then you know these guys aren't blocking. You're starting to be timid and you're waiting, you're hesitating too much instead of having that explosiveness that we're used to seeing. And he's flirting with that line right now. So I think that's kind of what you're talking about, Skip, is you're not confusing, but it looks fine line between is this patience and letting the play develop, or is he timid and hesitant because he doesn't trust that the play is going to develop?
Okay, my point is, of all the positions on the field, that one translates to your level the fastest, where you can be a baby running back and step onto an NFL field and we can all sit back and say, oh, okay, I see that.
Right.
Because you can do it at a high level immediately. A lot of it is with just God-given instincts and ability. And again, you need a semblance of an offensive line, and they are not that. So I give you that. But I'm just talking about, I haven't seen one play yet where he just took my breath away and I said, that is just different. You know, I haven't seen different yet, but to all your points, he's doing just fine. But I don't love fine given the bar was up here, because I thought maybe he'd be an all-timer, where you just say, oh my God, where by the end of this year, you'd be saying he's a cinch first ballot Hall of Famer. I haven't seen that. And again, high hopes. Kinsey said, high hopes. Like,
I think if you put him in Chicago backfield or something, you might let him get in the open field, and then you might see that. You barely see his ass in the open field with the Raiders. So people are always on him as soon as he get the ball. So it's the situation he's in.
They don't have enough other weapons.
He's
so
the
you got Brock and
Bowers and him.
So there's two
you
guys.
You had Jacoby, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone, and you got 11 dropping balls. Who's supposed to be the next guy?
He brought Lockett in, but
other
he's
than
later in his career.
But running backs, they usually get better their second year, opposed to quarterbacks. Like quarterbacks, you get learned. Running backs, they learn. They learn the speed. They learn where the holes are. They learn the pace of the game. He's going to be great. You're going to see a breakout year next year if they could fix the line a little bit.
You think great as a big
great?
word,
He's going to be a great back in this league. Yeah, I do.
I think he finished with 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Okay, but 1,000 yards for 17 games, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, that's out the window. That's not a milestone.
Everybody just get that, huh, Skip?
Okay. Well, a lot of them will.
1,000 yards?
The only way he's great, though, is if they, Spy Tech, and even you can argue Pete Carroll with how much input he has,
how about
they
Tom
address
Brady?
that offensive
Tom
line.
Brady has.
And Tom as well. And he knows what a good offensive line looks like. That's a great guy to pick his brain. And obviously, he's in the press box with the headset and everything, so he knows what's going on. But if they don't invest in that offensive line, then investing a 6th overall pick in a running back is pointless.
Yeah, and the offensive coordinator, they need to do offense more tailored to his running style. I think that zone is perfect for him. That zone stretch right now, I don't know what they got him, handing him out of shotgun. And come on, man, he can't get no momentum. He can't read. He can't see the hole and hit it. Like, that's what he does best. That's what he did at Boise.
Yeah.
And it surprises me, too, because they got Chip Kelly as their OC. And you think air raid, pass-heavy offense, go back and watch Ohio State last year when they won a natty. It was a balanced rushing attack with Judkins and Henderson. They were running the football all over everybody. And there was a lot of creativity. They're just not doing it right now.
Because they had the best line in the nation.
And they had weapons. And they had weapons on the outside, too.
That's why.
Straight up. Ford was out there making double. Nobody's in the box when you got Ford outside.
That's a good point.
All right, 60% of the chat is not worried about Ashton Jeanty, so I think you guys kind of agree too. I think he's going to be a star, but he's got to get a better O-line. Let's move on to a little drama because ex-NFL star...